Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when we last left off, we found ourselves in the middle of a prison riot as it would appear, but of course it will also take advantage of that situation to interfere with Stenka's relationship between the junkyard dogs and the prison administration, and some horrible things appear to be going on in solitary confinement because we found evidence of a harvesting operation, a large-scale harvesting operation by looks of it, and also some sort of a weapon smuggling. Well, it's certainly interesting, it also makes them very dirty indeed, but how dirty exactly we'll find out once we make our way to administration, I suppose, but one bit at a time. So for now we actually have to get our contact of the prison cell. Yeah, that would be a good start, wouldn't you think? And also take a peek into cell number 6, even though we already saw it from the basement, I think, if I'm not misremembering here entirely. I'm not quite sure if activating the security override will also shut down the remaining turrets there. I'm not sure about that. And certainly did in here with the stupid puzzle. Yeah, the other recording session. Yeah, I'm sorry, evidently I'm just an embarrassment to mankind or whatever. Okay, so there's our stun gun. And otherwise, what were we up to last? I think we have 2 remaining, right? Probably. Yeah, it says here. Well, then afterwards we just drop it, I guess. Did we check this out? Well, apparently we did because the grill is missing. So where does it lead? No idea. Oh, well, that does make it a little bit easier, right? Even though our ultimate objective is in the middle right now, because these cells are only accessible from the front, I believe. Yeah, and we also have to play with that computer here, I think, as well, don't we? Yeah, up the ladder. Okay, so it's now unlocked, thankfully, but without the hacking ability, I'm not going to learn all the details about this angle for world building purposes. That's too bad. But decision has been made because now there's no way to unlock our augmentations, I believe. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay, solitary doors and cameras we can deactivate, I think. I should probably do that. Camera 1 and cell 1, supposedly. Well, most of them should be empty. That's him, I think. And cell number 6 doesn't look out of the ordinary, at least from... Oh, actually, there is an... Of course, there is in a bit, as you can see. They did a trapdoor. Okay, unsurprisingly, it is here. Okay, just unlock all of them and take some looksies here, shouldn't we? I think we start with cell number 6. Probably. Okay, but unfortunately I cannot do anything about that. We have a multi-tool, but it could be useful later on, wouldn't you think? So, at the moment we cannot really, unfortunately so. Yeah, we blasted the turret by throwing a grenade through the wall, or through the window even from back here. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but evidently it happens sometimes. Oh, it is solitary confinement, and it's about on par with Butcher Bay, I see. And of course the camera monitoring you 24/7. And there is some blood in here. Already. Well, that's kind of worrying. Lovely. Absolutely smooth operation here, I see. Well, it certainly went to town and these people might probably smashed their head in. Yeah, that's probably what happened here. Yeah, there was blood in something else, or was it just poop? Oh, I think someone pooped in the of course they did. Well, the toilet is right below this thing, so what gives I guess? I guess they wanted to make a statement. Yeah, 06, huh? Yeah, or trapdoor, whatever they call it. I think it's a trapdoor, yes. Okay, completionist, and we know that's exactly where this thing is going to lead. Yeah, and they said everyone dies within 24 hours in the cell. Because they killed him essentially, right? Otherwise it looks pretty ordinary for the most part. Alright, well, it doesn't give us anything we don't already know, of course. Yeah, okay. Also, Stenka said something about this guy going off script, so I'm not quite sure what this refers to. I guess we find out. Need some answers here finally.
Did you unlock it? You did, right? Come on, man. Let's get out of here.
We're not going anywhere until you fill me in, Agent.
Finally, we put our
Bill,
foot
you will?
down.
Stenger's trying to kill me, Walters. You want my help dealing with those terrorist attacks? We have to leave.
So now you're willing to help? You might have gotten yourself on death row, Mejia, but a few more minutes isn't going to change anything. Stenger filled me in. Said you've gone off the rails and he's the better man for the job. Your job, with Junkyard. Mind explaining that?
It's better you don't get involved.
Well, that's too late, I think. What else?
You'll be dead tomorrow. And any chance of stopping those terror attacks will die with you. Now talk.
Okay, look. I don't know what Stenger told you, but I guarantee it's all lies. 2 years ago, Interpol got worried about a new player at the table. Junkyard. They needed eyes and ears on the inside, so they threw me into the deep end to go fishing.
And you hooked something big.
It took a while, but I eventually sniffed out that JY was into black market AUGs. A lot of AUGs. And I wanted to know where they were getting them. No point.
Yeah, we already found that, oh, didn't we?
This prison. It's the operation Stenger was talking about.
Ding ding, Walters. He's been running the show for a while now. Using the system to cover up a harvesting scheme. Inmates are pushed over the line, given a death sentence, and end up the next day with their AUGs ripped out by Worthmuller in the morgue.
The Fixer is involved in this too?
You're surprised?
Good
He's
video.
Stenger's little butcher boy. Whatever the man wants, what cuts it out?
Yep, following orders, right? Of course. Yeah, why indeed? Seems a bit odd, wouldn't you think? So good on Adam for pointing this out potentially if we go down that route. It's also odd, right? Maybe they are at odds about something, maybe payment or favors or anything in between.
If you and Stenger are both supposed to be playing the same side, why would he want you out of the picture?
Stenger's got power in here, but he's not Junkyard yet. He's always resented the fact I was jumped in. With me gone, he thinks he can take my place on the ladder.
Klingon promotion, I see.
He doesn't strike me as the kind of man who could run something like this.
Oh, you'd be surprised. A hammer ain't sharp, but it can still get the job done.
He's a short fight. I don't think he can keep his mouth shut,
But
really.
make no mistake, with the power of the so-called justice system behind him, this is Stenger's ship. Who and what gets harvested? It's his call.
No one tried to stop him? Stenger can't murder inmates at will without someone taking notice.
He can when he hides behind the state of Arizona's terminal violation policy. It's okay to destroy a dangerous AUG,
Oh,
right?
we did hear that approbation at
Especially one
least.
in
I was
prison.
wondering what it was.
Lately, though, 3 strikes for pretty much anything will get you a trip to Hole 6.
So Flossie was right. Sounded like he was spinning me a story.
No joke, Walters. Stenger moves the bodies from here to be carved up at the infirmary by the Fixer. They use maintenance tunnels under the prison to keep it all out of sight.
Yeah, we've noticed.
I'd be dead and diced by sunrise if it wasn't for you.
Oh, we can still leave you locked up, of course, if you feel the inclination, but why though? Yeah, what about it? I mean, it's an extension of what he already said, I think.
Stenger seems convinced you killed Wilberg. You're saying you weren't involved at all?
What? What are you talking about? I told you. Stenger has it in for me. I wasn't even near Wilberg's cell that day. I was on shift cleaning that fucking shower like always. Besides, the sentry took him out. Do I look like a fucking robot to you?
Oh, we already found that circuit board. Maybe we mentioned it, you know? Yeah, that was a stupid thing to ask, maybe with conflicting statements about something, but unfortunately not. Yeah, okay, it's too dangerous to break a cover. Yeah, what was the point of that?
If you hadn't declared yourself Dark Opal, we would have been able to contact you without all this trouble. Why didn't you just tell Interpol what was going on and let them deal with it?
I went Dark Opal so the suits couldn't fuck things up. Interpol isn't interested in the long game anymore. They want immediate results.
So it's okay for you if this harvesting ring continues?
No, of course not, Adam. Why would you
That's
say
not what I'm
that?
saying. Junkyard have some impressive shit going on. If we let them know we're onto them now, they'll just vanish somewhere else and I'll lose what I've been working for all this time.
So we just insert another agent. We did it once, we can do it again.
It's not that easy. Interpol pushed me under what, 2 years ago, and I'm only just starting to reap the rewards. junkyard are huge on loyalty from both sides. Trust me, it takes time and pays well to look after that.
Alright, I've heard enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing anyone any favors by dying in this cell. Time to leave.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Lead the way, Jose. You got an escape plan?
The transport I came in on yesterday should still be on the roof. Can you fly?
Vital? Wasn't that
Prison birds
automated?
run on automated flight paths to
Yeah.
stop hijackers. We can just hack the route. As long as the security systems are shut down, we'll be free to fly out of here and sip pina coladas all the way to Panama.
Okay.
Panama? Is it a
I'll
coincidence?
take care of the flight path.
No, let me go to the tower. I know where to break into the system. Old school. I'll have just enough time while you handle the rest. There are 2 turrets on the roof, and an aircraft tracking system that you'll need to disable. There's an override in the warden's
Ah,
office.
ja, wer aus für der B?
Alright, what about Stenger?
As long as he doesn't get to JY before I do, there's no problem. Hey, I'm happy you're here, man. You have no idea. I'll see you at the landing pad. Good luck.
Yeah, I think we're going to need it. Oh. Stealth augmentation. Okay. Oh. And this is not the escort mission, right?
Task force protocols dictate that you should have called for an immediate extraction. Going against protocol could have jeopardized the mission.
If Agent Guerrero was right and our intel was wrong, then the mission had changed. Terror attack or not, Agent Guerrero wasn't going to be any help if he was dead.
Well, there is a point to that, isn't it? Okay, so, yeah, oh, why then? Well, we know there's a way to take. I think it was through the other area, wasn't it? And then through the cafeteria or whatever. Yeah, it leads to the other side, of course, I would figure. Wow, so there we go, we finally found it. This place certainly isn't the easiest one to navigate. Have I mentioned before that lines of sight are calculated dynamically in this game, so they only see our legs and this is all good enough for them. Okay, so fantastic. I guess I'm getting mighty tired of that stupid thing. Am I not? I think I'm getting tired of that thing. And now we have like 3 fucking drones buzzing here, and that stupid idiot, wow, we know what to do about him. Sure, I'm appeasing him, but doesn't matter. Couple of headshots against the stupid guy, but you finally go down? Does it take, man? This is human in exosuit, right? Not in... What is that? Why? How is it possible for him to do that? What the heck? Can you finally go down, please? There we go. Took us, what, a free speed notice almost. And the drones are never going to, yeah, retire here, apparently. Okay, but we can try the MP angle again, but last time was completely ineffective. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't matter. These are so stupidly hard, and that EMP ammo no longer makes any difference whatsoever. But isn't that lovely? So, okay, what are we doing then? Eventually we'll calm the fuck down, I'm hoping. Although if they're busy, well, the problem is going all the way down to the other area to use the back door. That's not going to happen because it takes way too long. By the time we arrive, the alert would have been cleared already, I think. Because we have to circle around the entire confinement and then go down the ladder. Then we have to race across the maintenance area and then up again. And by the time the drones are already back on the usual patrol pattern, I think. But why make them fucking invincible to EP damage? I mean, we can try an EP grenade here, but I don't think it's going to do anything. I don't think anything's going to happen with that stuff. Nope, didn't do anything. That's an excellent game mechanic here, I have to say. So we have to sit around here. Okay, fuck this bullshit. Okay, whatever. Yes, it's ridiculous. I like 2 shots here. I have to fight my way around here yet again, right? Okay, where was the stupid other axis I was so interested in? Okay, quickly move it back here. Well, I think the drones are still angry, but it's not a guarantee because down there we have no cover whatsoever. Like, nothing, nada. Well, then we better keep sprinting. I'm not sure how long we can sprint, but hopefully it's a limit of a distance. But I think that stupid device will be already on patrol, wouldn't you think? That seems likely. And it's going to be impervious to EMP damage. Yeah, there's that fucking thing again. See it? That's what I thought. And frag mines and EMP mines. Fantastic. Well, that's what I expected here, ultimately. I think this is literally dead end, right? Isn't it? So I backed myself into the corner. Wasn't that a delight? Okay, so we had one opening and we screwed up again. Oh, that's great. Oh, is there any way to go here? Why would there be a fragment over this area? Otherwise, I'm not sure. Yeah, they've calmed down. Well, sort of. Alert is still ongoing, of course. So, two fucking drones on patrol. That's the latter needing to... I'm not sure if we want to do this necessarily. Should there not be something on the far side? There we go. Okay, who's angry now? Another fucking drone. Well, fantastic. Better get going then, I suppose. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was pretty unpleasant, wasn't it? But we finally made it over here then, which is nice. Yeah, the drones are completely invincible. There's no way to take them out. We can attack them, so it's essentially just a flying killboard times 3. So where are we? We don't quite know by the looks of it. I have no idea where we are, to be honest. At least the camera is friendly. For now. Okay. Interesting. Only from the other side, but it must be a passageway they don't use very often, and it's entirely stacked with medical supplies of some type. Okay, not of immediate use to us, I see, because... Oh, there's a computer. Oh, what's on here? Utah, as we've heard, is a pretty sucky place in this universe. And they're playing the same game as inside the Tabos company, apparently. Okay, dental work. Well, is it included, of course? Would be swell. Especially in the United States. Oh, the fixer's probably not a dentist, right? Really, they have to provide their own medical services. That's not part of... Really? That's shocking, actually. Shocking. Really, it's positively shocking. Ah, I see it now. Now, interesting, but I'm still not quite sure where we are, but apparently we are in the... Oh. So we finally have reached the morgue. So what was the area with the keypad all about? Was we were unable to use this particular keypad, even though we should have the keycard for that? I'm not sure. Apparently they're hacking people apart in the morgue for harvesting. At least that's what was claimed. But we do see a power drill already. We don't need this usually, right? For surgery. Seems certainly unusual. Okay, augmented people. Sometimes you do need mechanical tools. Ah, okay, well, remember that hard. Oh, there we go. Oh, we found the heart, but we didn't keep it. Actually, did we keep it? I sure hope not, right? Did I see it correctly? Augmented heart, I think we took it with us. Sure, but of course we need some evidence, so there we go. Okay, they're also harvesting his arms, of course. Well, isn't that great? Yeah, maybe I missed that last time around, could be. Then again, it's very dark in here. That's the problem with not having any smart vision. It's super dark in here.
All you have to do is surrender and go back to your cells. No further lives need to be lost.
Well, he's unfortunately still alive, but I think it's going to change before we're done, yeah, with this area. Okay, I see we have some technical problems sometimes. Well, it's the game, so it's pretty understandable, yes. Okay, so we need to go to observation, I believe it was. And there should be a way for the maintenance tunnels. There's some place to get into the admin building. No guarantees though, but we can try. Also swap this out for something more usable, because the... yeah, okay, but we can stun some people. I can see yet another drone, which you can deactivate, of course. What a delight. But it's buzzing around outside, but all of these prisoners are dead now. Oh, it doesn't bode very well. I think the maintenance tunnels are probably the most promising angle for us. Observation, yes. They're observing the processing, I believe. Oh, hello there. Well, isn't that a delight? Another super killboard we can deal with in any capacity whatsoever. And there's the riot gear people arriving. Alright, so they did take care of business finally. So getting around won't be super easy anymore, I would figure. Okay, where was the ventilation shaft or the maintenance or anything in between? Because I certainly don't remember. Yeah, this entire area is not super hostile to us, I think. Probably. I don't think it was through the morgue. Of course, we came from there, didn't we? It actually was through the morgue, wasn't it? There was this back area that leads to the cafeteria someplace. And I think we have to go to the admin building anyhow, don't we? The turrets, yes. Okay, these are on the roof, I would figure, so we need to get to the roof access anyway. Okay, then one bit at a time. So this, of course, does require access to an elevator. There was an elevator not too far from here, I'm hoping. Yeah, wasn't there. There was an elevator someplace. But apparently this is a different one. So, have to get all the way over here somehow. With the drones and the cameras, some of which are... I guess they aren't hostile to us just yet. But the drones are very observant, of course. And they shoot me to pieces in like, what? 2 seconds? We don't need that because we cannot take anything, can we though? Area secure. Well, I don't think it's quite secure. Don't need typhoon ammo because I like to punish myself, I guess. And style of a substance gets annoying sometimes as well. Wouldn't you think? Okay, we can throw some smoke and then what? Doesn't get us anywhere. And the door was locked the last time checked, I believe. Who keeps seeing me? There must be a camera in here somewhere, right?
Area secure. Continuing search and execute mode.
Yeah, there's someone friendly to us someplace. Wow, that's great. Do we have some pillars on the other side of this room? Well, we can get through here and hope for the best. That's the emphasis here. Hope for the best. I just keep fucking running now away from these fucking robots. Okay, we are just going for the elevator, I think. Ja, the drones dann voll aus hier, Pupping.
Oh Christ, what's this?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? It must be the riot guys that were advertised last episode.
You're not dead, right?
No, but we probably shoot to kill here, or at least we should shoot to kill. Actually, we did pick up quite a few stun darts someplace. I guess that's something then. Yeah, see, dragging bodies in this game is so fucking unreliable. Have fun maintaining your stealth there.
Moving to current position. Copy.
And in this case, it probably doesn't make a difference anyhow. There's so many bodies on the ground everywhere. Okay, these don't look like riot guards specifically. But at least they do have some body armor. I think it was only the drones and the robots and the exosuit guys that made any difference here for them. And their efforts. Okay, it's across here.
Search and execute mode.
Do the right thing. Surrender and go back to your cell in a calm and orderly
Sometimes these people
manner.
just don't drop any firearms for us, which is too bad, right? Okay, that's the elevator. Somewhere, I think. Yeah, I'm done playing with these robots. Truth be told. Okay. Apparently, there's no security service remaining in this area, which is good, I suppose. Yeah, we did see previously, didn't we? Okay, so I guess it's the landing pad and roof access. I mean, the landing pad, of course, will also be our way out here. Wow, it's very exposed up there, wouldn't you say? This is a reasonable expectation. Yeah, can we see? Oh, we saw some tools on our way in here. On our way up, actually. How are we going to disable the turrets then? But it certainly looks very nice up here. This is our aircraft. Why is it still here? I have no idea. Suppose we could jump down here if we had the augmentation, which we don't. Yeah, this game can look gorgeous at times, can it not? Of course, we're all the way on one of those rocks here on this plateau. There's nowhere to go, really. Okay, who is suspicious already? Where die arrived, man? Throw me a bone, please. Can I take cover here anywhere in case you're wondering? Okay, so it's probably also pretty windy. Yeah, this game is full of bugs, as you can see. Because it was rushed to the market, I would think. Yeah, and they're not patched properly afterwards. Yeah, Adam doesn't feel like taking cover any longer. That's unusual. Alright, so camera, of course. What is that? A turret? Looks like a 360 turret. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, where are these turrets? I mean, the other ones. So we don't know exactly. They just mark the general area, but I can see those, of course. Yeah, welcome to the correctional facility. And your last day of your life, right? Turrets are also ridiculously beefy now. Hello there. So, I would include this guy on the list, I would assume. So, how we're getting up here? It's very exposed as a camera. We cannot hack anything. Apparently, nothing ever dies any longer. It's not disabled by EMP. And the drones, of course, can just try up here as well, can they not? This, of course, is not exactly an optional area. Okay, by the way, using cover and not using cover but staying behind cover is not the same thing in this game when it comes to visibility. This is a reminder. The problem is all of these things have an autonomous power source, so maybe move that crate up here as a mobile line of sight obstruction and hope for the best, but I have no idea where the keypad is or how long it takes or what are we going to need. Okay, we have two right now. We can not craft anything else. But hopefully it doesn't involve any hacking. In which case we have exactly two multi-tools. Three multi-tools, potentially. It is a mobile cover point. It can serve as a mobile cover point, but then again it's also a physical object in this game, so getting it to fit through here, that's going to be difficult. Also, as you can see, the physics engine goes completely haywire. Like, immediately. Yeah, we just rubber band all over the place. Isn't that great? Yeah. Needs to be completely flat, otherwise we cannot take cover behind it in case you're wondering. Oh no, why do I keep doing this to myself? Why did I go without any augmentations? Okay, but of course we know that some items will be completely useless up here, so there's our last MP grenade in case we have to stun the robot and the... yeah, why is there actually a suppressor on this pistol? So that we can maintain any stuff anyway. But I didn't install the suppressor, this pistol came completely out already. Yeah, 38 round magazine capacity and a standard sized magazine and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty strange. Pretty strange indeed. Okay, so we need up here, of course. But using the stairs seems like a stupid idea, but where is the control pad? Where is it? I have no idea. Not the slightest. No, 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 Adam. Just don't. No, need a crate up here. Please listen to me, Adam. Once, you know, please. We can also push it because we are so. Oh, having to rely on the physics engine for anything in this game is just punishing yourself for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so where's that stupid panel? Where is it? What is that door? I have no idea. Okay, we can stun the camera, I suppose, without raising any alert. Just a matter of shooting it that would raise the alert. Well, I don't see a control panel back here, so it must be someplace else. Can we not just cut the wires? Cutting power or whatever? Okay, it doesn't say how exactly. We have to find out on our own, of course. What is that? I just don't see anything that looks like a hackable item. No, we can just press that, whatever it may be. That doesn't work, of course. Oh man, come on, this stupid fucking physics engine. Take cover, Adam, take cover, Adam, take cover, Adam, take cover, Adam, please. Oh, there is that fucking panel. Of course it's locked, right, isn't it? And now that fucking robot. Oh no, okay, I'm reloading here because I did anyhow. There's no way, right? It's all because of the fucking physics engine. Yeah, I think it is, right? Okay, well, if we survive this, I'll be mighty fucking amazed. Yeah, sure, why not? Why don't do this here, Adam? Okay, so well, there we go. That's what I thought, absolutely according to my expectations. And all happened because the physics engine is a horrible piece of shit in this game. But isn't that a delight? Isn't that a delight? Well, we almost made it, but not quite, so I have to try yet again. Sorry for that. Yeah, really sorry. Oh, the fucking physics engine. You have no idea how annoying this gets here. Okay, get that fucking crate moved. Oh, I'm so done with that here already. You have no idea. Get that fucking piece of shit crate over here, Adam. Thank you. Finally we made it. Okay, and what I'm doing about that thing is probably locked. But we can use the multi-tool. Maybe. Or we can find it at least. Okay, suspicious. Doesn't mean we are, well, dead yet. But the drones, of course, unsurprisingly, are on short notice. Okay, now we need to do what exactly? Can we stay here without being seen? I sure hope so. This is within range, thankfully. Also, I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to do this without multi-tools, because the answer is you cannot, I think. Well, if you screw stuff over by spending all the crafting parts on something, then yeah, we have some problems, right? And of course I have to push my fucking ass out to use that panel, I think. At least I believe so. Oh, we can slide the camera at least for a little bit, that's an idea. I don't think one EP grenade would deactivate the robot, then of course we have some drones coming to us. That's not going to be feasible here. Okay, there goes one. That's at least something, so it's a start. And the physics engine screwed us over only 2 times. Imagine that. How delightful. And the other setup will be exactly the same, I'm thinking. Probably. Okay, then. Who keeps sleeping? Yeah, that's what I meant, right? Staying in cover and just staying behind cover without using the function is not the same fucking thing in this game. Adam, thank you very much. Adam, thank you very much. I said Adam. Oh, no. Not again, please. Okay, great. Maybe unrecoverable now because of the physics engine. Good. So hopefully there's another crate over here someplace. Well, one can dream. One can dream, of course. And we also unclip from cover all the time without my input. Oh, BD is tragic, right? And whatever is back here we cannot use because we only have one monitor remaining. And it's probably the same as the total in the middle, I would figure. Although it's not a guarantee, of course. Okay, another crate down here. Oh, that's going to be easy peasy. I guess you can see why, and also understand why I'm sometimes losing my nerve here with the stupid platforming nonsense, right? And also the physics engine. Was the prime example back here. And who can see me from back here anyway? Oh boy, deep breaths, right, as the saying goes. Don't do any stupid stuff, Adam. We need this thing over here. Okay, this is only the camera, not the kill boss coming now. And also we cannot use the body tool if we are hugging cover like this. It doesn't work. No. Fucking way. No. Fucking way. These are not as hard, surprisingly, but I think I take it. I thought this fucking thing is toast. Aren't he not? Aren't more fucking... So it's impossible we get discovered despite all the EP ammo we immediately perish essentially. But isn't that lovely? Fantastic. So once again, what was the problem? How does this fucking guy see me? Fucking physics engine, this fucking goddamn piece of shit gets on my goddamn fucking nerves. Fuck that fucking camera here. Fuck's sake. Sorry, I will come down now. Okay, there's a stupid panel which we cannot use because we have to be out of cover to use that fucking thing. Okay, so killbots everywhere if we make the slightest mistake, even though it may not be our fault. Fucking bullshit here. Okay, so is it all? Can we finally use the fucking panel, please? Who's searching now? Who's suspicious? The fucking robot now. Fantastic. Does it come up here? Sure, the crate can also slide all over the place without my input. Obviously, the light. No, cannot use it, right? Fantastic. Yeah, what a stellar setup they have up here on the roof, right? At least we finally made it. Took me a couple more times in case you're wondering because of one mistake and with all these killbots swarming us. And despite my use of EMP grenades and EMP bullets, it just isn't good enough to take them out because Adam, without his augmentations, cannot absorb any damage. And we also didn't pick up any body armor from the guards because we are stupid, I guess. Okay, so the turrets have been deactivated. And there's of course another turret back here, security terminal, some laser tripwires. Isn't any light, and none of which you can actually hack, of course. Alrighty. Any other nasty surprises today? I sure hope not. Oh, I'm not sure what this would serve here. This letter we can access, right? I have no idea. Yeah, whatever. Of course, this fucking thing can also see me through here. But it doesn't matter. Our job has been done. So let's just head to the, what was it again? The maintenance tunnel, I suppose. That could be a good idea. Alright, so we have to go through this area yet again to reach medbay, I suppose, and then use the maintenance tunnel into the admin building. Yeah, through here somewhere. So the other elevator, of course, is on the far side of this processing area. Well, we should be able to avoid some turrets at least. Yeah, we could go through here if we wanted to, but I think the maintenance tunnels are probably safer, wouldn't you think? That's the reasonable assumption, I would suppose. Yeah, the other elevator right here, right? Well, it tells us to go through here, but I'd rather not right now. Could lead to the elevator, at least I hope so. Well, there is an elevator, but I don't think it's the elevator. This place is got a maze sometimes, at least it feels like it, frankly. Yeah, which elevator were we talking about? I think it was this one here, right? Wasn't it? There was also a security room, I believe, even though we cannot access that. Oh, at least they are clearly marked, right? And it's not this one incidentally, because it leads to... Oh, it does lead to the correct one, I think. Okay, fucking cameras yet again. Sure, they're searching, but that does make some sense. Well, I guess then we could... Oh. Right, well, can we make this happen? I don't know. Can we call the elevator, maybe? No, the door is no longer functional, of course. Well, that's a little bit difficult, isn't it? Wouldn't you think? But there was only one elevator in the basement, wasn't there? I'm confused now. I guess that level 3 is for us. Where is that cabin right now for starters? I'm not sure. What? Okay, whatever game. Whatever. Okay, where's the cabin right now? So it must be on the top floor then, I think. Oh, that's great. Yeah, raise the alert, call the killbots inside here, what do I care now? So apparently we have to use the other elevator shaft then, or we try to reach the bottom level here somehow. Okay, yeah, you bots all over the place, whatever you want to do. So, do we have to loop all the way around then, I suppose?
Surrender and go back to your cells. No further lives need to be lost.
Yeah, we have to be over here, why don't we? Or do we go for the courtyard? Maybe we have to, but I think the cabin is still here. I think it should be. I think it should be. But we don't know, of course. Do they stick to the middle portion of this room? I should hope so.
Area secure. Continuing search and
I don't think it's secure. Depends on your definition, I guess.
no hostile activity. Continuing search and execute mode.
Yeah, this is a pretty long walk over here, isn't it? And we don't have the dashing ability or anything really, other than EP ammo, which surprisingly doesn't do a whole lot against these things.
Area secure. Continuing search and execute mode.
Oh, hello there, Exosuit Man.
This is the Arizona statewide response team. We're here to end this situation. You don't want any
You do your search there, friend. I think it's fine. Yeah, the elevator is on this floor, thankfully.
No hostile activity. Continuing search and execute mode.
Alright, so finally we're going down below here and for the maintenance tunnels. I hope it is less headache inducing.
Continuing search and execute mode.
Yeah, of course it's still open since we came through here. Alright, that was frustrating. But I hope we can proceed now. Maybe do some shopping here. Although we know this guy is a bit shady, but he's only following orders. That's all he can do, I guess.
If you want anything else, you should really talk to Teddy. Experimental pills are my thing, but he's the one with the brain for business.
The brain for business, okay.
You want me to talk to your stuffed toy?
Oh, we did, Adam.
He told me to tell you to talk to him. He wants you to know he's got the shit. His words, not mine.
Alright, I'll go see what Teddy's got.
Oh, and Teddy says no hard feelings about the head. He would have done the same.
Okay, I'm sorry about your toys there.
Take 2 a day and get some rest.
Yeah, at least he's always upbeat. That's at least something. Keep positive in the prison. Well, we could start the train rifle, I guess. With 2 bullets, it's next to useless anyway. Trade it for some revolver ammo, I guess. Okay, 110, it doesn't give us enough for a multi-tool. That's confusing. I thought it always drops in 40. No sets of 40 or whatever. Maybe not. Well, they should finance at least a little bit of ammo, I'm hoping. Assuming he isn't completely dry. Yeah, with MP ammo, of which we have a little bit, I suppose. Okay, so that is how we're getting our crafting parts in this DLC, primarily I would figure. So that allows us to maybe craft some parts. Still says 110. That's confusing. Well, I sure hope it's not accurate. Well, we have plenty of that stuff already, but I suppose it's reasonably priced, and then the rest we put in some crafting parts. Alright, I think it was money well spent, I'm hoping. Nice doing a business with you there, Teddy. Yeah, this should allow us to make at least a couple of these goddamn things. I just didn't update for whatever reason. Even looking in the inventory, because I guess our transaction wasn't complete yet. That's a strange limitation. I just knew it. I just knew this was going to happen. Instinctively. Because the crate was sliding all over the ground because of the physics engine. Yeah, it's okay. I can just shake my head in disbelief here. No, over and over and over again. Okay, so now we can proceed finally. And since we cannot spend the crafting parts on anything else, just make ourselves some multi-tools. Because anything else is completely useless. And then we have 10 left over, I suppose. Alright, so I have no idea about this building. It's probably pretty expensive, and the warden's office is not here, of course. Well, it's probably on the top level someplace. Security room, warden's office, well, there we go. What else did we expect, frankly? I don't think we can just bust for the elevator. Probably needs a keycard, which may not work for us, of course. And there are some people standing here.
Intel places Frederick walking near the warden's office. He hopes to get himself on TV. Our orders are to make sure that doesn't happen.
We don't know if he's alone or how well armed he is.
I'm well armed, I'm hoping, by comparison.
Understood.
Got it.
Down! Officer down!
Would have been a good opportunity maybe to strike. What do you think? Okay, this place has been absolutely trashed, I see. Not that I really care, of course. Well, I do care about kill drones in here, of course. That's the problem. Yeah, storage. Well, okay, we came from there. Nothing was to be found of immediate use. There are some creepers in here. Lovely. I suppose they have one elevator per side of the building. Okay. Anything on the 3rd level? Some stairs, some turrets, and an alert panel. Not stellar. Meeting room, lounge. Another meeting room. Well, it could be the path of less resistance, but of course we don't know. Now, I don't think there's a need to get for the crapper, incidentally. Looks like some old case files in here. And this leads to the courtyard. Are we keeping clear of this area? Well, the problem is I cannot see it very well because, well, I cannot see it very well because the map is light over substance. It should really just show us, you know. Okay, so there is there are two friendly dudes someplace. But we still are inside the prison walls, as you would think. Administration. Not sure what that's all about. Probably some watchtowers. There must be the coordinate over here someplace. And that's the prison block A and B. Solitary confinement was to this side, I believe. Okay, so I don't feel there's any way of getting in here then. I mean, the front door certainly is accessible if you want to take it. I'm not sure why we would. Oh. That's interesting. Well, we don't need any of those items as it turns out. It's not that we're going to do any shopping. Maybe booze and painkillers though. That could be a good idea. Okay, these are evidence lockers then, I guess, or something like this. Case file. Oh, multitude, that's excellent. So it was worth a detour after all, as it turns out. Who knew? Gas grenade, yes. We didn't see them using gas mask, I believe. That could be a great asset to have. Well, we dropped the rifle. We sold the rifle. But no matter. Right, yes, and battle rifle. But we haven't seen one of those. I think they are beaten by the exosuit guys. That must be where they are taking away these items from people being flown in. Although I thought they already went through the processing side. No, someplace else. But still. Yeah, this is leading to the, well, I suppose we could use the other elevator. It depends on what we're expecting back here. I think there's plenty of cover in here potentially. Put a plant in here without any growing lights. That's not going to be healthy for the plant. Okay, opaque windows everywhere, that's a start. It's not exactly a high security area, which is why there aren't too many patrols, even though these are riot guards taking control of the prison. Or taking control of the prison. Is it his broadcast again? It may be. So the stairways they only lead down, right? Yeah, unfortunately so. That's too bad.
There except for that creep Wertmuller. Has he forgotten there's a riot going on? Don't ask me. Stanger is Stanger. Oh, give me a fucking break.
Well, isn't that convenient? Under computer? Well, could we? Okay, they killed some office workers as well, I think. This lady doesn't seem to be alive any longer, but I do believe this window is no longer functional when it comes to the combo something they called it. Maybe. Anything else of use we can see? There's probably some items on these bodies. camera and at least one dude here, I think. 2 dudes. Okay, the camera will be, of course, on high alert if we well, take out the bodies. Since it's still opaque, I can't really be quite certain about this. No, it's not white because it's busted. But it's suspicious, apparently. We're not using this type of plug in the United States, are we though? Essentially not. No, that's the answer. These are used in France and in the Czech Republic, by the way, if I'm not misremembering. Okay, some hacking items on the ground we don't need. Okay, why are they killing the office workers? I'm not sure. Seems a bit excessive there even for a prison riot. Yeah, something that also occurred to me. Viciously submissive. Of course, that's exactly why he was assigned to the infirmary.
You're saying Stenger had Worthmuller transferred from a mental care facility to the penthouse?
I'm not saying it, Doctor. It was right there in that email.
Why did you feel this was important at that moment? Guerrero had already told you Worthmuller was involved with Stenger in the harvesting operation.
And moving the pieces around the board as he needed. Maybe Guerrero had been right about Stenger trying to take over the show.
Yes, that's something I was thinking as well. Oh, at least we have some evidence to back up his claim. Tax evasion, 10-year prison sentence, and here, why though? Only because it's augmented? These are the polite words to describe the situation. Hint, Stenger doesn't care. Prince Charming. So that's his nickname. Not popular with the employees, I see. Except for the guys who kill for pleasure and fun. They love that, I suppose. Oh, someone was released from this penthouse, really? It's amazing. I didn't think it would happen. I suppose they have to maintain their cover in a certain way. Yeah, I think it's all we can do in here, but good thing we checked. Although we already knew that sort of. Adam. Oh, okay, well, Adam. It's just a bit ridiculous, wouldn't you think? Or sometimes you can make it happen. Okay, this leads to the stairways on the elevator. But we have options. I hope. Anything else in these other offices by chance? Since we're here and all. I'm not going down there to play with the guys just to get a multi-tool. I think we have plenty right now. Okay, one lock computer, one unlock computer. That could be interesting. We just didn't see it from the other side, I guess. Evidently, these people left their workplace in a hurry, so what are chances they left some pocket secretaries behind? That's probably a threat, I would figure. No, not the same person. Okay. Now, it was harvested, of course. So that everyone knows. If you go to the roof, we get shot to pieces. Yeah, well, offline forever, I would figure. Well, we didn't see any office workers being shot to pieces, but I wouldn't take this as a vote of confidence. Of course, these are just people with their own personality and their own families. So, some suspicion was certainly raised. Yeah, we did read about this, I think. Well, at least they managed to evacuate. For the most part. Pretty messy place you keep here. Alright. Indoctrination. I'll take a pick, friends. Oh yeah, I need to be careful here, of course. People have eyes. Although they don't seem to be super observant some of the time. What are we wielding? Looks like a shotgun. Okay, they have deployed some additional turrets, I see. So are we even going the correct way? The lounge apparently is pretty fancy because, well, you can see into the cafeteria. But I sure hope I didn't miss anything of interest back here. Okay, what else do we have to play with? Hopefully no killboards. Yeah, meeting room. There's some stairs and the elevator we need to use. And then of course we have to backtrack and get to the landing pad. I don't think it's going to be that easy. With or without Stenger. There's like no cover up here, you know, that's the problem. Yeah, and we have to get over here right past the lounge. There's the elevator. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's not going to be that easy. So this is the end of the line for us, so to speak. So now it's back to, well, street level, so to speak, here with these friends to play with. Well, we saw a button here. Should be our first thing we should be pressing. I think it's tied to the same system, thankfully. What is it supposed to signify there, Stenger? Just like in elementary school. To the perpetrator. Consider this a warning. Someone got fired, I think, which in this case may actually be a blessing. Who wants to work in this horrible facility anyway? Wow, what's the arc of the turret? Pretty observant, I would figure. Can we attract him inside, maybe not come out? Or maybe we could. Oh, there should be some movable items, but as you can see, there's like 3 people on this floor alone. Well, we can shoot through here. That does work. Oh, I think we can throw this thing in here if we wanted to. Oh, the trash bin. Whatever gets the job done, it gets the job done.
You hear that?
You take point.
Nothing.
I think the turret may see that, unfortunately so. Close the door, Adam, thank you. Okay, well, this is one less guy to worry about, as long as no one sees. It's maybe excessive, but then again, these people didn't shoot to kill us, you know, at least up to this point, so I suppose they'll show a bit of mercy and also take a look at their inventory. So they have a baton, there's some body armor. Otherwise, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, they're using shotguns primarily, right? Okay, so, next one is you probably.
Over there.
What do you mean over there? What? It is a bit strange. Apparently, the throwing items trick only works once.
Area's clear. Moving.
How did that happen? I'm not sure. Usually they just are on alert, you know, not searching right away. Oh, that's too far away already.
How could this even happen?
I wonder how, right?
No sign.
I'm not giving up.
Come on.
Look at this. Let's check it out.
Okay. Wow, 1 bullet. Wow, how generous of your game. And you ask why I'm not using firearms more often.
Rabid animals.
Okay, I think the guy in the lounge may be away now. That's at least something.
Taking a quick look.
Be careful. Useless guard.
It's too funny, frankly. Wow, Stenger will be upset here. Wow, I didn't miss. That's amazing. Yeah, I think the turret may be seeing these people right going down. I think that's the reason why they are suspicious all of a sudden.
What could have caused that?
Move, move. We're taking heavy losses down here.
Wow, I wouldn't say it's heavy losses because we knock you out, not fully.
Do you copy?
No, we really shouldn't, right? Okay, apparently not interested in doing something.
Unit down. Over. Do you copy?
I'm not sure what they're yelling about because there shouldn't be anyone outside because I didn't know what anyone else did I do. Yeah, so we have already a convention back here. Okay, so if the turret's already on alert, then we just blast it, I guess, maybe. Or we just use an EP grenade. I think we have a couple of them. Now's a good time to use them, I think. Yeah, just throw an EP grenade back here, give the turret finally. Because the turret was the most annoying thing in the entire area. The guy in the lounge, I just saw the white hidden cover behind that couch like I do. That's a good provide much protection, but I suppose. Okay, that's too funny. Two idiots had the same idea. Okay, righty then. But I'm not leaving you be, sir. You can revive all these people. That's not according to our wishes, I think.
Okay.
Okay, that is with all the idiots then, I think. And why are we doing this one lethally once more? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. And I think we cleared out the entire floor now. That's good. Wow, 2 bullets. Wow, amazing. Okay, so I think it's all we need to do. Maybe. Yeah, okay, these people can just do exactly what they want to do. I think we have other places to be.
Turning now to Europe, where the augmented rights
Thanks for the ammo pals. Even though it's only a handful of bullets once more. It's really annoying in this game, I have to say. I know what the alert is already blasting away, so why don't we just take care of the fucking camera as well? Why would you think? I mean, there's a riot going on. Doesn't matter if our movement is known or not. Yeah, but it does not make a difference, right? Yeah, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. So we can go for that monitor after all. That's a decent start. Also security computer for the tool outside and deployed in a hurry, right? Let me guess, but it would be too easy. Oh, that was too funny. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good to know. From Stanger to response, Team Alpha lead. Shitstorm. We don't need that. Yeah, I think we're done with this area. I think it's time to use the elevator finally. Of course, it takes a long time. Imagine stealthing your way around here only to find you have to wait 30 seconds for the elevator. That's what I thought, frankly. Alright, so it's up to the management, you know. Or cafeteria. Well, is there any reason to go to the cafeteria? We don't need a snake, do we do? I don't think we do. So, up to management we go. Oh, actually 2 people here. Really? Someone reappropriate an exosuit? Oh, don't shoot here, friend is coming through.
But it's fun as fuck. Just don't shoot my ass by mistake, okay? Relax.
Hello there.
Get that out of my face.
Good idea, I'm sorry, but you also have a weapon equipped right now.
With the riot response team here, we're gonna need every advantage we can get.
I'm willing to help out once the bullets start flying. How did you reappropriate an exosuit? That's amazing, sir. And of course, well, that makes some sense when you think about it. Okay, Warden's office. So did you already clear out the entire area then? I see. Well, we do have a couple of minutes, I'm hoping. Alright. Yeah, we already read that, didn't we? Sure. Oaks is also the guard who was with us in the showers, I think. Oh, that must be his computer then, right? Ah, most likely. Even from Stenker. But only happy birthday, nothing else.
Gotta be a few more.
We're not done. There's still lots to do.
Ooh, tonight something's going to happen, I see. Alright. Well, hopefully it's not one of those buddies. I would feel bad about this. At least a little bit. Social events? Well, would you like to spend your social time in this prison? Well, I guess if you don't have any leave, then maybe.
Feels
All
good
I
to feel
want
like
is for
myself.
someone to tell me that the worst of it is over.
Just relax. Everything's
Relax, yes, and read the emails. The unbearable weight of 2 orcs.
That was something.
Looks like some interesting viewing here, potentially.
be out by myself.
I think it may be both of them actually.
How many of them do you think are still out there? Better get out of my way.
You're thinking too hard.
Ha, that's how I would approach. Oh, they take him hostages, I see. No, these are dead, right? Really? They have arranged the corpses, so I think one of them is...
Squealed. Never heard anything like that before.
But of course, we are working with some pretty dangerous criminals in here, so I'm not surprised, but it's still pretty gnarly side, isn't it? Yeah, happy thoughts only, right? And educational material. Well, after all, we are in the United States, of course. Well, at least there are plenty of reading options. But this is gnarly side here. I don't see any blood, but there seem to be corpses, right? They are not moving, they aren't breathing, so there must be corpses then. That's really nasty. I don't think they deserve that. They're just office workers back here. It's not the guards, right? Yeah, then again, here with the birthday reminder. Well, great.
I'm just glad to be able to catch my breath.
So can I be on parole just because it's augmented? I'm not surprised. Stanger is probably waiting for us at the landing pad, wouldn't you think? Together with tutorials at the bare minimum. That's really gnarly. I don't get the symbolism, but it's probably nothing good here. Makes me feel uncomfortable. I wouldn't have a picture frame like this on the wall.
Life's only gonna get worse after this, but damn, it felt good.
Wollte wegen Silver Uniform on, right? Otherwise I don't think they would recognize us immediately. But some body armor would have been a good idea. We can keep it underneath the shirt. No need to parade it around, you know. That's the same thing, essentially. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, it's pretty nasty, right?
You see much fighting? You've killed people, right? I don't mean just today.
Well, we don't know, but we kill people in Human Revolution, so probably yes, sir.
Feels good to feel like myself.
Very eager to kill people, I see.
You believe this shit?
Which part? What you've done to these office workers? I do find it hard to believe. Yeah, some people are just completely unhinged here, I see. So,
no one will ever really know what happened here.
They probably will bury the evidence, I see.
But
I can
agree
with that. Is it? Really? Then wollen wir leider hier for burnout anyhow, or so much it was claimed. Yeah, these people are very...
Life's only gonna get worse after
yeah,
this.
trigger happy, we should be careful. Don't make them nervous. Looks like an exosuit or a turret or anything in between. Well, Stanger evidently is not home, but... regardless, should be careful.
Gotta be a few more of them.
Okay, but I'm sorry, these people are still, you know, people with personality and their own family or whatever, and then seeing them arranged like this here, pretty gnarly sight.
We should keep at it for a bit longer.
At least I got a little revenge.
Yeah, the failings of the flesh, I see.
Bet they try to cover this up.
Yeah, well, we know what happened to them. Of course,
That
we just
last
saw.
seal squealed. Never heard anything like that before.
Jesus Christ, man. I was expecting some, terrible stuff, but maybe not something like this. I suppose they also tortured them before they were done. Okay. You do what you need to do, sirs. I don't think you need my assistance necessarily, but I was trying to check out the security officers. I suppose we can still do that. So they only have control of part of the building. Well. Good thing we can override this, right? I could make the trek to the roof a little bit easier. That's my thought process in case you're wondering. And I guess I just will start blasting these fucking cameras here when we see them. Getting a little bit annoying here, frankly. Well, are you coming, sirs? Apparently not.
See that as well?
Need some additional firearms, you know. BD, I cannot shoot through there, by the way, as a reminder. Wow, we have 6 of these. Okay, I done yet, sir? Okay, make him reposition at something. Okay, so I don't shoot the kill all the time, only sometimes. Okay, there's a turret, but it's on the lower level, I believe. So what's in here? I'm not quite sure. Hopefully you can at least deactivate some cameras someplace. Yeah, he was able to shoot through here, and I wasn't, right? I think. Or maybe we can shoot through here after all. I'm not quite sure. How did this happen? Can I see this? Is there anything else that would create some ricochet, maybe? So we can shoot through the glass window after all. Okay, well, these things are not super useful because our health generation is pretty slow right now, even with some hitting items, so be careful. But security is locked, unfortunately so. Well, that means you cannot accomplish a lot here, but I think we have a one. There we go, yeah, see, that's what I thought. Even though the password is in a typical Steger fashion, is completely nonsensical. I'm not quite sure where they are. This one doesn't use the same password, unfortunately. So it must be level 5 because we only have 3 attempts there. Sure, drinking on the job with some Canadian whiskey. Sure, why not? Okay, so the weapons logger maybe. What do we have in here? Revolver ammo. What is that? MP grenade. Okay, good, good, good. Some combat shotguns. This is a tranquilizer rifle, I believe. We don't need that. Reflexes because we use the machine pistol in the regular campaign, of course. Well, in case you don't have one of those already. Well, really, is it fully automatic? Did I see it correctly? So is the machine pistol variety as well, very interesting. Well, at the moment I don't like a fast firing because we don't even have one half spare magazines here. Interesting though. Oh, fucking Palisade. Forget about this for a moment, please. Really? What? Come on, Adam, what was that? Oh, this is his computer actually. Interesting. Well, he is technically a cyborg, I think. And of course, Stenger will immediately completely disregard all this advice here. It was faithfully. Most likely not. Well, he's a useful idiot to Stenger. Yep, okay. Well, we already know, right? But still, it's nice to have some confirmation. Of course, well, he's accusing him of being the murderer. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah, okay, but he certainly knows. Yeah, unfortunately no dirt in the security office, other than the emails we just read. Fantastic taste there, sir. But I'm not surprised, of course, not at all. But he's certainly very paranoid, so yeah, there we go, that's what I thought. So, what just happened here? I'm not sure, but something certainly happened. This is the safe, right? That needs his personal keycard, which we don't possess right now. And he likes to keep a private stun gun, some boosts, unsurprisingly, and some stun gun ammo. And this doesn't open without his keycard, so that's never going to happen. No, these don't interact with each other, as you can tell. That's too bad. Yeah, okay, so there we go. I guess if we confront him personally, then we have some options. I probably picked up his gear before we headed out. Interesting, but not unsurprising. But it was good coming over here after all. I think it was worth a detour.
Yeah, I'm here. What? Just talk to whoever you need to make it happen and call me back. I'm done with waiting. Hey, new shine. Ain't this a surprise?
Yeah, goes both ways.
Looks like you're celebrating.
It's a bit premature, maybe.
Sure am, and I deserve it. You think anyone else could have pulled this off? Got the brothers to come together, take this place for our own.
So the king emerges. Couldn't have been easy.
Nothing worth it ever is. Would have been harder if you hadn't made that delivery to Red Shoes. Now I owe you one, new shine.
Yeah, these are worth something in prison in particular.
Oh,
How you used it, Adam.
You
This will be.
Everything worked out just fine. Maybe some grudges got settled along the way, so what? Change is always painful. Or do you have a problem with the way I do things?
I'm not here to judge, Adam. Please keep it quiet. It isn't our business indeed. It isn't our business.
How or why you do things isn't my business.
That's right, it ain't. You haven't experienced what life in the penthouse is really like. From what I heard, you were moving on again in a couple of days.
Plans change. I need to leave now.
Look at you getting shit done. Spit it out, brother. Something I can help you with?
I need access to the transport's tracking system. It's here in the warden's office.
Go right ahead and do whatever you need, brother. I'm just waiting on my interview.
Oh, of course you're very concerned about your PR.
How long
Where's
should
that
we keep
asshole
looking?
who owes me credit?
We'll go as soon as this is done.
Yeah, what's with the imagery here? But it certainly looks very fancy from an artistic point of view. Well, in case you don't have one of those, I suppose. And for the baby hackers. Of course, there's a lock computer and unlock computer.
Over there yet?
Come on, I ain't got all day.
It's not going to be up here, of course, I would figure.
But I'd still rather be getting
How long
out
is
of
this gonna take?
Well, I don't think it will be that easy. I don't think it will be, but since you have a free multi-tool, then I suppose we use it.
You looked over that way?
I don't believe this.
Should find a warden.
I've been cooped up here too long.
At least he's leaving us alone because we're playing along, which is nice.
Hello? Someone talk to me, damn it.
Ah. Okay, that was the murder victim that someone else was taken apart for the augmentations. Suicide. But I don't blame them. Yeah, and the food sucks. We already heard that.
Someone talk to me, damn it. I ain't hanging up.
Fuck.
Yeah, 18%. That's ridiculously high.
But I'd still rather be getting out of here.
Yeah, eventually people will get suspicious about this even in this post-Incident world.
How long is this gonna take?
Yeah, we already read it from the other side, from her computer, I believe. And the dismissal by Stenger, of course.
Glad I haven't crossed.
Is it his panic room? I mean, the warden's panic room. Could be. Seems to be pretty well stocked by all considerations.
How long should we keep looking? Hello?
Watch yourself.
I don't need any of these, but I suppose since the game is so insistent about this, we can trade them. Maybe they're worth 1,000 bucks each, I believe.
Should find it.
A terminal, okay, but this one is probably something we need to hack, I would figure. But we cannot spend too many multi-tools on this stuff, can we though? Are we going to find this in here? I'm not sure.
Hello? You looked over that way? Hope this is over soon.
Yeah, we don't know the code, right? But we can check before we make any attempts, and unfortunately we don't. But 5 attempts means it's probably a level 1, but since we can't hack anything, because I like to punish myself, that's not going to happen. Yeah, how many do we still have? So, in this case, never mind. What would we do without multi-tools in this DLC?
How long should we keep looking?
Where's that asshole who owes me credit?
How long is this gonna take?
These hog fuckos are tearing my prison apart. You think I got time for this?
Yes, but no, Mr. Mejia said that I should.
Mejia said? God damn it, Ward. I told you to stay out of the hole.
Yes, yes you did. It's Mr. Mejia. He...
What are you telling me? Mejia's here? Get in there.
How long is this gonna take?
Well, that's not a great start. So we have to go back to the infirmary.
So, when you saw Stenger and Worthmuller arguing on the security monitor, it sounded like Guerrero might be there. But didn't he say he was going to the tower to reroute the flight path? Why would he go to the infirmary?
I had the same question, Doctor. Guerrero was obviously hiding something. But before heading to the landing pad, I needed to take a trip to the infirmary if I wanted to know what it was.
Should find it.
So, with both the tracking system and the turrets shut down, you just needed to get to the landing pad, is that right?
You've got the report right in front of you, Doctor. Why don't you tell me?
I wonder if I
rather
can
hear
get
it
that
from you.
VTOL.
Yeah, but the other people are not interested in flying out? Oh. Okay, then at least have some multi-tools.
Someone talk to me, damn it.
This is fun.
Okay, it's on the phone, so I just want to stop him here. But at least we got what he came here for. But the infirmary is... I guess I would like to find out. There's no fast way to get to the infirmary. Ardo, come to think of it, there is access for the cafeteria somewhere, isn't there? At least there should be. Yeah, there's just some angry dudes back here, of course. But I suppose we find our way around. If we bump into some opposition along the way, so be it. Of course, this is locked, but we should have a key card, indeed we do. But it doesn't open regardless because it's busted, I guess. Or because the other door is still open. It's a security checkpoint after all. Okay, evidently we haven't been here before because I used the other elevator, but what could they be talking about in the basement? Splitting profits? I mean, we saw the weapons already, didn't we? And the harvesting operation as well. Alrighty then. There's at least one additional person with us here somewhere. There's the reception desk, I believe. A camera, okay. It says administration and lounge. Okay, so we don't want to go for the cafeteria yet again. Ideally, it was a little bit unnecessary maybe. Okay, so alright. Then see what we can do here.
Better make sure.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe there's a vent in here because we know how this game operates sometimes. Yeah, there is a vent indeed that leads around to the elevator, which we don't have a need for any longer. Okay.
Tower, still looking. Over.
Oh, it's actually not the camera, it's a turret, even worse. Well, that makes some sense.
Right?
Well, is the computer locked or unlocked? It's locked, in which case just wasting our time with that thing. But the weapons locker is never a waste. Depends on the items you can get here. Okay, I don't need half of that stuff, but okay.
Anything on your side?
Wow, there's no one to talk to any longer, I think, because the other lady went asleep. I wonder why that happened. Oh, but, yeah, I think we take a left here and then down the stairs. What? No. I see it now. I see what happened here, and it's little cut because I was hiding at that wall, and the turret shows me that over here should be safe, but it isn't evidently. Fucking lying piece of shit. That wasn't even my fault. What? Wow, we can jump down there. I thought he went augmented. Oh, no better, I think. Okay, I think that people can just be asleep for now. I think we get going. Fucking bullshit, man. It wasn't my fault. It was just the augment being as indicated. How was I supposed to account for that bullshit, frankly? Okay, so it's, what? Really? Okay, in here. Alright, makes some sense when you think about it. It's not the prettiest area I've ever seen. We have to come through here anyhow to access the landing pad, in case you're wondering. Maybe Stenger's also here still. I think we could deserve a bullet to the face, what do you think? But apparently we holster our weapons automatically once we enter this area. Why though? Well, we can still do some shopping with Teddy, I guess, if we feel the inclination. Technically, right? Sure, why not? It's always time to do some shopping. Even though I think we bled Teddy already. Maybe buy some crafting parts in case we need to hack something else. It could be. It's a pretty convoluted way of getting around, what do you think? We also don't need that. Or the new pros here. Yeah, there we go. 3,000 bucks. It should pay for something. I think we hold on to the boost for now for no particular reason. Yeah, I don't think he restocks anything, right? Nope, he doesn't, of course. That's what I thought. Now can never be too sure here. Makes us all the multi-tools we could ever need. Because we are not hacking anything, of course. Or some healing items, even though they're not super effective. Good riddance indeed. Oh, that would be him then, presumably. Ah, dude, looks strange. It doesn't look natural to me.
All COs should ID themselves to the nearest riot response.
Oh, that loses access to his locker, I believe, right? The pocket secretary.
All COs should ID themselves to the nearest riot response agent and assist.
He probably wouldn't, yes? He probably wouldn't. Yeah, this is a secret list, right? From Oscar to Stenger, but they were working together, but only one of which was undercover. Do not touch Flossie and Wilburg. Yeah, they're grading them by the augmentations, I think. Yeah, he is the sender. Interesting. Very interesting, but also very concerning, right?
Murdered. Did you think Guerrero was responsible?
When I saw Stenger arguing with Worthmuller on the security feed, he implied that Guerrero might have been there. If that was true, it meant either one of them could have done it. What was sure was that Guerrero had been lying to me. The orders I'd found on Stenger's body clearly showed He was pulling the strings for the harvesting operation all along.
I think all of the people should be asleep already. We didn't kill them for the most part. We took a couple of lives, but these were only in self-defense. Also we claim. Interpol will be super happy about this, but then again, they weren't here. Tried to employ less than lethal force for the most part, but wasn't always possible. Yeah, there was the warden's office, right? Not Stenger's office. I was wondering about that because the warden's office even has a panic room.
You looked over that way? Hope this is over soon.
Yeah, that should open the safe, I would presume. Probably. Indeed it does. So Pocket Secretary at his personal revolver. What don't mind if you do, sir.
Well, look who it is. Junkyard's rising star, huh? You messed with the wrong family this time, Mahia. Vinny Garbage told me about Gina.
So I kill. Who cares?
More people than you know. Gina was untouchable. I'm surprised you're admitting it was you.
Problem needs solving. I solve it. That includes shutting people up who can't keep quiet. You understand me?
Is that a threat?
What do you think?
You can't touch me in here, remember? You're riding high now. But once I pull a few strings, you'll be out of Junkyard for good.
Yeah, that would be the reason for the murder. So he was actually the murderer. I was also wondering about his hacking skills, but there's the explanation.
That recording you found was pretty damning against Guerrero, wouldn't you say?
Didn't sound good. If I understood what I'd heard correctly, he had more than enough motive to kill Wilberg. Guerrero had some explaining to do. It was time I got to the landing pad to clear the air once and for all.
Yeah. I think we're out of here. That would be a good idea. I don't think taking off will be that easy. I mean, we deactivated the turrets certainly, but there are more turrets to play with.
Sorry, Wart. Should have done this a long time ago.
What the hell is going on, Mahia?
Walthers. We got a problem. Worthmuller knows who we are.
Do I not know that? This isn't good. Can't I just keep doing things like I've been? Everything you wanted me to—
Shut up. He's trying to blackmail me. Found out what we're really doing here. He's a threat, man.
I think it is tying up his ends or trying to.
The veracity is questionable.
Don't fall for his act, Walthers. He'll say anything to get what he wants. All the attempts to blackmail, manipulate, he's not what he seems. I need you to trust me on this.
Yeah, he hasn't been very good about not stepping out of line. Which approach would be the correct one? I think it's the type of person who likes to take charge, right? Okay, I suppose he deserves it. He's dirty.
Only threat I see here is you, Mahia. Get the gun out of his face and get back in line. Or I'm gonna have to stick one in yours.
Is this better? What now? You gonna kill me, Walthers? What about the intel?
After all.
You need me to help you deal with the attacks. Save all those lives, remember?
Yeah, that's very suspicious, right? I'm almost tempted to do that. The intro is just faulty completely. I think this entire investigation was a dead end.
You're pathetic. Listen to yourself. Earlier, you told me you didn't even believe there is a terrorist threat, but now you're all on board?
You just want to tell us to loose ends, right?
I've had enough.
Oh, that's what you get, but I think confrontation would have been unavoidable regardless, right? What do you think? Okay, then we should probably switch to some Imperial days because he's augmented the unknown, incidentally. It's always good. Well, that may have been a mistake then, right? What do you think? But I think this guy is super dirty. Oh, also some friends appear now. Well, isn't that lovely? I think I made a terrible mistake. Because I can't even see this guy because he is stealthed, of course. Oh, that was a pretty bad idea as it turns out. But I think Wolfmiller is still alive. Is it not Wolfmiller over here? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think he's taking cover from the turrets, maybe. What is him? Well, maybe you can knock him out. Maybe. Hopefully it does work on him. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Okay, so well, apparently he didn't walk into the gas, and unfortunately he's dead now. So we failed with both attempts, right? No intelligence. But this game was super shady, of course. Maybe there's still some opportunity to learn something here. Well, that's what happens in this game. Sometimes you make the wrong choices, and then you come back empty-handed, only for Interpol to show you out yet again. Yeah, no pocket secretary on him, and unfortunately so. Yeah, Wolfman is also dead. Ah, really, once again, I feel like a complete failure. Unbelievable. I mean, we can take him with us, can we not? He's only unconscious. We can just load him into the V-tool, can we not? He can still give us intelligence, of course. Whatever, we can't load him into the V-tool apparently. Even though we should be able to. I think we really should, right? But we cannot. Yeah, that's too bad. Our superiors won't be happy about this.
What did you do? Adam?
Excuse me?
You were saying you found Agent Guerrero on the roof holding Werthmüller at gunpoint. What did you do?
I feel like I've answered this question already.
Time can change a lot of things, Adam. Especially memories. I know you don't like doing this, but it helps. Both of us. Please. How did you resolve the confrontation with Agent Guerrero?
Well, I think we did that, even though we didn't see him. But he did kill Wolfmiller, of course. Yeah, what do you mean? But I think this is my version of the story, and I stick to it. Of course, otherwise it doesn't make any sense. We should just be able to load his unconscious body into the VTOL.
I brought Agent Guerrero back with me. Whatever he was still an agent and worth saving. With or without the intel.
Wait. So, to be absolutely clear, you brought him back?
That's what I said. Is there a problem with the file?
There's no record of... The report doesn't say where he ended up exactly. But that's not unusual. He was a valuable asset and the information I have is limited, so...
At least officially so, right? We know how you operate, lady.
Have you had any contact with Agent Guerrero since?
No. After settling our differences, He's no longer my responsibility. I don't know where he's gone.
Okay. Well, you've been through so much these past months, and it's keeping things up to date. It's an ongoing process. Something we'll continue working through together.
That's it? No more questions?
I have more than I need for now. Thank you so much for coming in like this, Adam. I know it's not your favorite thing in the world, but it's been very useful, making sure we're all on the same page.
Let me guess, he disappeared in Interpol.
What's wrong, Adam? Is there something else you want to say?
Yeah. I have a question for you, Doc. If you were in my position, if you had a feeling, a suspicion, that the agent in front of you was bad, and you could take them out, right there, right then, no questions asked, would you do it?
I suppose it depends on what you think you know, Adam. If I really felt, deep down, that the person in front of me was no longer on my side, then maybe I would. Understanding when to pull that trigger is the single most important instinct an agent can possess.
You know, Guerrero was right.
About what?
The terror attack. Never happened. Gotta wonder what else he was right about.
Well then, of course you know why that happens. And there we go, that's the final DLC of the game. That's also the final episode of Mankind Divided, and other than the anticlimactic boss fight, I think it's a fair assessment and was a pretty enjoyable overall, and also reminded me of Riddick to a certain degree. And I guess it also gave us some insight into her character and also the overall level of corruption and conspiracy inside Interpol. I am sure that Bob Page had something to do with his disappearance, right? Or someone else working with the junkyard guys. But I'm not quite sure, frankly, because I do believe that will be the last piece of new content released in the Deus Ex universe, at least for a couple of years, because this IP is currently on hold, in limbo, whatever you want to use here, but it's the case, unfortunately so. And otherwise, I think it's all we can do for today, so if you've been following me along for the entire Mankind Divided Let's Play, then thank you very much for watching. And next time around, we try our hand at the original game released in 2000, which I'm also looking forward to. And yeah, so there's nothing else to do except to wish you a good day once more, and hope to see you soon.